All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at personal details and specifically kind of understand what they are and why they're valuable to us. Now, these are very similar to the details we share in our settings when it comes to giving Sam additional context about the person we are working with. But this time, it's going to help us communicate more effectively and actually create some really cool things. So let's go ahead and let's dive into the system and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so from the dashboard, we're actually going to go to the contact section. Now, once you're in the contact section, you're going to go ahead and slide and hit edit. When you're in the contact, what I would always recommend, just a good general practice to do is kind of review, look at all of the different things that we have going on, make sure that they're all current and up to date. So most importantly, we need to focus on a couple of things. So the tags, making sure we have the appropriate tags built out, as well as making sure all of the important dates that we need to fill out are built in. Now, we'll talk about that a little bit later. For now, just kind of scan through this, make sure we're good to go, and then we're going to look at these personal details. Now, the really cool thing about Sam is these personal details are things that we're probably already gathering while we're working with and building relationship with our clients and our past clients. So these should all be things that we just kind of learned. Now, traditionally speaking, you probably put these in a database and they just kind of sat there. But when you use Sam, Sam's actually able to use these personal details to help customize the content specifically to the person receiving it. So that's really cool. And what that means is essentially when Sam goes to write content for you, it's going to reference these personal details to understand who it is we're communicating with and how to communicate with them most effectively. So because I've shared a couple of personal details about myself, Sam can use these details in those custom messages that it's creating. So it's a really great place for us to add all of the things we know, likes, dislikes, goals, hobbies, or maybe things about their family to this section so that we can start to give Sam additional context of who we're working with specifically. And this is where the magic happens in the system. So this one's really easy. Go ahead and start filling out as much information as you can. And if you don't have very much information yet, that's totally fine. This just gives you a goalpost to start aiming for when we are working with our customers. And as a byproduct, not only can Sam use this information to help create custom content, you can also use this information to have additional talking points. So imagine something like a phone call being on your calendar, and then Sam is going to share some information from the personal details section that you already know. That way, just in case conversation gets a little dry, we have the ability to bring it back to something that they're interested in, and then we can move on with the important things that we need to get covered during those phone calls. This is a little bit more about the personal details section. Like I said, this one is really easy, but it's really powerful because it's going to not only give us the tool to help create that custom content to us that we are going to be using in the communication matrix very shortly, but it's going to do it in a way that helps build a better, deeper relationship with our people. And as a byproduct, everything else is going to work. So I will see you guys in the next training.